Science Guy. Bill Nye, the Science Guy. Bill Nye, the Science Guy.
Science rules.
Bill Nye, the Science Guy.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Bill Nye, the Science Guy.
T minus 7 seconds.
Bill Nye, the Science Guy.
Electrochem is the interchange between electrical and chemical energy. It mainly involves reduction and oxidation reactions. Reduction and oxidation reactions involve the interchange of electrons. A metal that's reduced is gaining an electron, whereas an oxidized item loses an electron. Allison and Melissa are electrodes. Right now, Melissa has the electron, so she would be reduced. When she tosses the ball to Allison, she will become Half reactions are the reduced form of redox reactions. Here, the copper ion is reduced to form copper metal, and nickel is oxidized to form the nickel ion. These two reactions added together have a potential which is the sum of the two voltages of the other reactions.
Reduction, oxidation, reduction, oxidation, reduction, oxidation, reduction, oxidation, redox!
You can't see it. It's electric. You gotta feel it. It's electric. Ooh, it's shocking. It's electric. Dig it up, Mr. Kelly with the photoelectric melody. She's a moving along electric. She sure got to know that. You gotta know it.
Okay kids, here we have a battery setup. This isn't safe to try at home, so I'm wearing my safety goggles, and I have my teacher. Now, this battery involves a copper cation in a copper sulfate solution, and a zinc anion in a zinc sulfate solution. Electrons are transferred from the zinc to the copper, where the copper is reduced, forming solid copper, and the zinc is oxidized, forming zinc ions. The electrons and ions are able to transfer across the salt bridge. This is a porous piece of material that is normally made of agar gel, but we're using a paper towel because it's porous and works just as well. The potential for this electrochemical cell should be about 1.1 volts. Here we have 1.02 volts. Consider the following. Electrochemistry helps people dealing with physical impairments. Pacemakers help people with weak hearts. Hearing aids allow the elderly and deaf to hear. And prosthetics even enable bionic arms! Bionic arms! Bionic arms! Bionic arms! Bionic arms!
Voltage is the relative affinity of an electron to be in a certain location. Current is the transfer of charge over time.
Class, does anyone know what current is?
Lindsay, it's what's in water!
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Morgan?
Is it berries?
That's incorrect.
Is it the civil war in Yemen? The relationship between current and voltage can be seen in this equation. P stands for power, which is represented in units of watts. I stands for current, which is represented in units of amperes. And V stands for voltage, which is represented in units of volts.
In this at-home experiment, you can see a real-life application. Transferred to a cathode, where they are reduced and coat the cathode.
Here we have our experimental setup. Over here we have our citric acid. Over here we have our zinc ions, which are also present inside the bowl. In the bowl we have our anode, which is the green wire, and our cathode, which is on the yellow wire. At our anode is a piece of zinc, and on our cathode is a piece of copper. And remember, kids, always put on your safety goggles. In this experiment, you will see the zinc coating the copper, as the zinc ions are transferred to the copper in the electroplating process.
You gotta know it. It's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. That you can't hold it. It's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. But you know it's there. Here, there, and everywhere. I've got to move. I'm going on a party ride. I've got to groove.
Look at it bubble!
That's what it's gonna do.
Look at it bubble! It's bubbling! Science. This is science. So as you're finishing this lab, make sure to shake off your penny just to get all the extra liquid off. And here we can see the difference between our electroplated penny and an actual penny. Did you know that the Statue of Liberty would not be the color it is today if it had been galvanized, like this nail? A galvanized substance is one that has been electroplated. Often, building materials such as nails are galvanized in order to prevent rusting.
Gibbs free energy, G equals H minus Ts, is used to determine the spontaneity of a reaction. If G is positive, the reaction is not spontaneous and therefore requires a battery. If G is negative, the reaction is spontaneous and therefore is most likely a battery. Enthalpy, which is H, is the flow of energy as heat.
Enthalpy!
While S is entropy and it's the amount of molecular randomness and disorder.
What is this mess? I thought I told you to clean your room.
But Dad, entropy did it!
A rechargeable battery is a real-life example of electrochemistry in real life. As the battery is charged and discharged over and over, its Gibbs free energy will be positive and not spontaneous. Therefore, the battery won't work.
I need another story, something to get off my chest. My life gets kinda boring, need something that I can confess. Till on my sleeves I stained red from all the truth that I've said. Come by it honestly, I swear. Thought you saw me wink, no, I've been on the brink. So tell me what you want to hear, something that'll light those ears. I'm sick of all the insincere, so I'm gonna give all my secrets away. This time, don't need another perfect line. Don't care if critics ever jump in line. I'm gonna give all my secrets.
Small. There's no batteries. It's addictive. It's safe. It's like, wow. What could you ask for? That's a good one. That's a big flash.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
much too late. Oh, but sooner or later it comes down to fate. I might as well will be the one. Well, they showed you a statue, told you to pray. They built you a temple and locked you away. Ah, but they never told you the price that you pay for things that you might have done. Only the good die young. That's what I said. Only the good die young. Only the good die young. You might have heard I run with a dangerous crowd. We ain't too pretty, we ain't too proud. We might be laughing a bit too loud. Oh, but that never hurt no one. So come on, Virginia, show me a sign. Send up a signal, I'll throw you the line. The stained glass curtain you're hiding behind never lets in the sun. Darling, only the good die.